So I'm getting ready to go in the office and do a live webinar, but I just got off the phone with a client and I had to share this. If you've been looking for funding for your business, you probably already know that the big banks aren't really on your side, especially since 2008. But that doesn't mean that funding's not available. It just means that funding's not available at your bank, right? The problem is that business owners don't understand how to get business funding. They don't understand how that process works. There's paperwork and red tape. But the biggest mistake you can make is to approach getting funding for your business the same way that you approach getting your mortgage. This is a stack of approval letters from my students. These are credit cards and lines of credit that didn't require a personal credit check. Everything is in the name of the business. You see, only about 2% of business funding comes from traditional lenders like the banks and the SBA. And many of my clients come to me after they've already damaged their personal credit trying to get approved for funding for their business. This is the secret. There's a totally separate system designed for business owners. You can get approved for credit and funding based on your business strengths without a personal credit check or guarantee. The rule book that large corporations play by is the same rule book that small businesses can play by, but most entrepreneurs will never take advantage of it. This is the exact same way that large companies apply for credit. It's not a risky high-interest gimmick. In fact, last year, Dun & Bradstreet did a survey that revealed that over 80% of business owners have no clue that this funding option even exists, even though it's a totally normal process that happens every day. The problem is that Wall Street and the entire banking industry revolve around personal credit. Unsecured business funding is actually a very specialized field, and you won't stumble on these specialized lending sources online. In fact, did you know that only 4% of credit cards in the United States don't require a personal guarantee? But those cards make up over 25% of all credit card spending each year. 4% of credit cards make up over 25% of credit card spending, and that number is going up. And that's because business credit has limits that are 10 to 50 times higher than consumer credit. And why would they give you 50 times more buying power? That's because creditors know that for business, credit is just a tool to make more money. It's not like consumer credit, which is just another word for debt. But business credit doesn't build itself. In fact, that's a big part of what I do. My students always know how to access cash for their business without hard inquiries on their personal credit reports, and in many cases without providing financials, which makes it perfect for startups. Your personal credit stays safe and sound. I just had to share this. You guys need to stop exposing your personal credit. You can improve your cash flow, leave more money in the bank, grow your business, and it doesn't matter what your personal credit looks like. $7,000 Visa business card. Here's an American Express $20,000 limit, 0% interest for 18 months. This is a Chase Bank $23,000 line of credit. I remember this guy. This is a MasterCard with a $3,000 limit on it. We got this for a business owner who had gone through a bankruptcy and he had to cut up all of his credit cards. So this was the only card he could get. $15,000 and then 0% interest for 6 months and then 9.99% thereafter.
So that's pretty cheap.
9% on a credit card?
Right.
Like 9% is just about as low as you're ever going to see.
Okay.
Here's US Bank. This is actually a $50,000 line of credit. It's $24,000 for the business and $24,000 for the business owner. So this is a $50,000 American Express unsecured business credit card with 0% interest for 12 months.